Okay, so since last stream, all I've really done is done some Gigantamax raids and gotten some Gigantamax Duraludon and Gigantamax Colossal, and caught a couple other things, but Gigantamax Lapras. Can't remember if there's anything else. Gengar, yeah, there he is. Gigantamax Gengar. So we got those. The catch rate for Gigantamax Pokemon is absolute horseshit. Just gonna say. It shouldn't take 3.5 hours to catch a Pokemon with soft resets. So, I got a list here of some post-game stuff that I can do. First of all, read the league cards. I forgot to read the cards that I got from Raihan and Piers, I believe. I think I checked Beads, but I didn't check Raihan or Piers. So Piers, he's just in a gym challenger outfit, so he might be taking the gym challenge? Or no, that's him younger, before he was a gym leader, probably. Here are some words from Piers when he first became the gym leader of Spikemuth. Name's Piers. It's too bad we can't Dynamax our Pokemon in Spikemuth, but you could say we have a more authentic style of Pokemon battles, and I plan on showing that off, and well, I have a younger sister, and she got way more talent than me. But until she's old enough to become gym leader, I'll keep rocking with my crew and make sure Spikemuth stays lively. Okay. And Raihan, because he took a selfie with the crowd here. Raihan started taking selfies so as to never forget the pain of his defeats. But more recently, he's been taking photos showing off his training routine, his fashion choices, and the like, causing some fans to leave harsh comments whenever he loses to Leon. Ooh. It's true that Raihan is on a 10-0 losing streak against Leon, 10-0. But no other Pokemon trainer has managed to KO as many of Leon's Pokemon as Raihan has. Raihan no doubt looks forward to taking a selfie after finally defeating Raihan. He gets bad comments, huh? He also has hearts in his little sheen on his card. I don't think anybody else has hearts. He's got bubbles, he's got squares, he has stars. Yeah, he's the only one with the hearts. It's fun. Next. Oh, there's the dude under the bridge in this town. Now that I've beaten the, champion, I should be able to see it. You know, was there a sparkle? There was a sparkle. What the fuck? What was that? Must be something I already had. Sucker Punch? I read it because I pressed A too fast. Super Potion. Ah. That's where the SP came from. Anyway. This dude should be over here. Eek! Champion! Do you want to teach your Pokemon the marvelous move Steel Beam? Which Pokemon do you want me to teach this move to? I think the only one that can learn it... Oh, I guess Prince Morty can learn it too, but... Mecha Khalifa... Let's see what the move stats are for it. I think... So it damages the user. I thought it was like Hyper Beam, but it's different. It's got recoil and a little bit of a low accuracy to it. I could. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. I'll use it. What's next? Right. There's apparently something in Hop's house. Upstairs. Oh, there it is. There's a Pokeball with a Charmander in it. You read the letter attached to the Pokeball. If you're reading this, Chrono, then I'm leaving this special Charmander to you. Let's have a real fiery battle again soon. Best, Leon. I believe this is a Charmander with the ability to Gigantamax when it's Charizard. Let's name him Leon.
That's what I did.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
Still doing it. Okay. Okay, we can check on Marnie. Because we didn't really see her in the post-game. They kept bringing her up, but we didn't actually see her. There you go. People are being let in now. I'm a huge fan of Piers. I'd really fancy seeing him in more matches. At the end of the day, this place would be more lively if there were more gym challengers. Even a rundown place like this is important for people in Pokemon to live here. Well, there's Marnie. Oh, you look a little more champion-like, huh? Only a little though. What are you gawking at? It's exactly what you think. I look wicked as a gym leader, right? I want to show everyone that even if you can't Dynamax, you can still use other tactics and have a lot of fun. Come on, champ. How about an exhibition match? Oh. Sure. You caught me off guard, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't get the wrong idea. This ain't you using me for training. I'm using you for training. Got it? A little tsundere going on here. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm using you, not the other way around. I wasn't expecting to get into a battle, I was just checking on her. Fight! Whoa. Well, I guess Crunch is gonna do his thing. Don't flinch me. My special attack, my best stat on Snorlax. Bye-bye. Poison fighting. Oops. Learned the typing on it finally. If you're wondering why Tony is level 100, you can blame that on the Gigantamax raids taking forever. And we were seeing if level difference made a difference. Very dark. Dark, that, yeah, so, doesn't matter. On the topic of the Gigantamax raids, it's laughable that Game Freak would expect you to wait however long it would be if you weren't doing like save scumming. It makes me feel nothing. People are going like it's ruining the game that you're able to save scum these Gigantamax raids. I just think, yeah, fuck that. Don't torment me. I don't think she leveled up her Pokemon at all. But it's a decent challenge for gym challengers. So there you go. Yeah, I lost, but I'm gonna learn from your battle style and everything. As expected, you're a proper champion, ain't you, Chrono? Okay, I'm gonna give you something important, so keep it safe or I'll get mad, got it? Her rare league card, okay. I will read it right now before I forget. Oh, that's her gym leader outfit, I guess. She was appointed as the new gym leader of Spike Move by her brother Piers. Piers caught more Pico and gave it to her when she was 5. She still finds herself at the mercy of Morpico's mood swings even now. The local dialect of Spike Move has a distinct kick to it. Many of Marnie's fans have started mimicking her. Marnie won't change her expression even when she gets angry, but once something sets her off, she stays angry for a long time. Come back anytime you're free, I don't mind training against you. I liked Piers as the leader. Oh wow. This is Marnie time, I know it. It's interesting that a Team Yell fan is going like, I like Piers better. Pokemon gotta work hard for gym trainer like me to do well. Cheers, mates! I guess I never checked this out after opening it up last time. Speaking of Piers, he refuses to Dynamax his Pokemon, but the chairman tried to move to the gym to a kind of faraway place near a power spot. Closing the shutter to sabotage the other challengers was right poor sportsmanship. Agreed. I won't quit Team Yell. I'll keep cheering for Marnie. No matter whose Pokemon it is, a Pokemon can only be given a nickname once. My Mimo already has a nickname, so you'll never be able to change it. Thanks. Piers giving a concert? I love you. I'm sending cheers to you. There's that awkward foot tap. Okay, well they're still rocking, I guess. Can't fly out of here because this entire city's underground or indoors. Oops. Man, Chairman Rose is the best. Are you kidding me? This is definitely before they have canned dialogue before he did that shit, I'm assuming. Team Yellow's just like, yeah, he's the best. He brought about the darkest day. I like it so much. I like the dark. So after that, there's the Game Freak dude in the Snow City, who gives me the Oval Charm, I believe, which will help me hatch eggs faster. I think it's in this building. If it's not this building, it's the one on the opposite side. Nope, that's the one with the squabbit. It ate the berries. Nope. It might be the other building. Right, that's the Pikachu room. Okay, elevator. This is it. Guess I'll save. Well, blow me over. You become champion. Now that's something worth writing home about. The name is Morimoto. I've been waiting for a strong trainer like you to come find me. If you've got faith in your own skill, care to join me in a match? That's a ticket. Now watch out, because Morimoto's got more than enough to motor right over you. Game Freaks, Morimoto. Yeah, so straight up just says Game Freak. Oh, we're in a stadium. Okay, so one of these is a bad matchup. Probably don't need to, actually. You did good out there, Crunch. You scared him. What? Dragapult? Right. Forgot that there was a ghost dragon in this fucking game. Could have gone after him. That being said... Actually... Just gonna have to stab on it. Sure. Uh-oh. Lower level, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Oh. Cursula has a perish body. We good. Stonejerer. Right, this is the guy that's not in my game. A Snorlax. Okay, I guess now is the time to Dynamax. Yeah. I feel bad that I didn't have Taikong in that last battle at the end of the game. He fainted against the dog. He didn't survive. Brr. Stealth Rock. Fun. Okay. Max Knock Hell. Oh, he's got a lot of hit points. I just realized I used Body Press when I had a fucking grass Pokemon. The reason I got him out there was to use grass moves. Sorry, Snorlax. Okay. We know fighting is good against it. Sure. Drop a hammer on him. Okay, this must just have high defense. And so we prove that the strongest and most amazing of all is actually you! Who would have thought? You're really strong, I should have known. Since you managed to trounce me, I guess you've earned yourself a reward. There it is. Increase the chance of Pokemon eggs being found at the nursery. Right. Then increase hatching time increases, time. Or decreases it, I suppose. Like you walk away for 2 seconds like, well, yeah, I don't know what you missed, but there's an egg here now. I know what to tell you, they're going fucking crazy. I haven't even touched the breeding in this game. I figured there's no real point to it until I can check IVs, which is... Look, I got 3 repeat balls there. Those are for the Gigantamax Pokemon. I guess it sort of stands out. Alright, last one is the Battle Tower? At least the last thing on my list of things to do. So I need to do the Battle Tower at least to the point where I get the IV checker, the Judge ability. And I think that's from defeating Leon at the Battle Tower. So the Battle Tower should be here. Right there. It says Hyper Training and BP Shop too. Hyper Training I'm curious about. Oh, right. There's just a Silvally here. Magoo! Electric memory on. This will help save on the electric bill. Moo! Guess it really doesn't work until type null evolves. Drat. Oh, Champion Chrono. Probably goes without saying at this point, but congratulations on your victory. To commemorate your achievements, I present you with this rare Pokemon, type null. Just take it. This is kind of like in Sun and Moon where you got Zygarde, but it had like a... It was just the previous game's kind of legendary thing. It wasn't post-game, we got like halfway through. Alright, so type null, it needs to evolve into Silvally, and then you can change its typing and stuff. Hang on a second. What was, Oh, some like liquid here. Oh, that's from... Wow. That's still there, huh? Some juice. Give me a second. There's still some fucking juice on the table. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't know it was juice until I wiped it with the thing and it was purple. What was Lily's brother's name?
What's that?
What was Lily's brother's name?
Oh,
Gladion. Yeah, I was about to say Gladio.
yeah, close.
Gladion. That's what I'll name this thing. He had a pretty bumpin' tune in Sun and Moon. Send him to the box. Ah, and these two. Right. Null evolves. Its type will change. Once type null evolves, it'll change depending on which memory you have it hold. We'll go! Okay. I'll keep battling and steadily raise my rank. Oh. It's nerve-wracking to battle against trainers all over the world. That's why you should learn every possible way to battle at the battle tower. Leon, he transformed Rose Tower into the battle tower when he became its owner. He's no longer the champion, but he really wants to make everything strong. How did he gain ownership? I know he was the champion, but by that logic, I should own it. Because I became the champion, whatever. Welcome, champion. Here to do a spot of shopping. Oh, this must be the BP shop. No, you would just buy this with straight money. Oh. Interesting. Giga Drain is nice. Bounce is pretty good. It's got a pretty shit accuracy. It's not great. You want to borrow one of my battle teams? Lend me a team. Oh. So you can just rent out teams, I guess. Oh, I see you've become the champion. Then I can now have your level 100 Pokemon undergo hyper training. Sure, let's undergo hyper training for Smaug, since he has absolutely no EVs. He's battled nunce. Would you like to give a bottle cap or a gold bottle cap? Oh, good. That's Ivies. This changes Ivies. I thought it was hyper training like in X and Y. Hang on. Do I have 6 bottle caps? That's enough to get a perfect IV Pokemon right now. Okay, roll memories for type null Silvally. What would that be? Might be in treasures, actually. Yeah, I have enough to make a perfect IV Pokemon. I have 6 bottle caps. Ooh, I'll have to think about that one. I probably won't even do it on stream, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I know where the hyper training is done. BP shop, right. Yes, and this gives you the natures. So you can get your Pokemon to have whatever nature you want. Which I'll have to look into that as well, off stream. Bottle caps you can also buy. No shit. Nope. Wow. Okay. An ability capsule, that's the one that swaps abilities, which is going to be nice. Oh, wow. Wow. Some good stuff here. Interesting stuff sometimes. Room service. Lowers speed when Trick Room takes effect. Why? I guess if you want your Pokemon to be slow. Throat Spray. Raises special attack when a Pokemon uses a sound-based move. Son of a bitch. Yet again, a fucking sound-oriented thing, and they still don't have sound type. Boost speed when intimidated. Absorb Orb. Right, can only be used one, and only be used once. Okay. So ability capsules and battle caps seem to be the way to go. Anyway, thank you for coming. This is Battle Tower. Can I help you with something? I want to battle. Please select the battle format. I think I have to get to tier 4, so I'm going to have to be battling a little bit here. Alright, the rental teams. Yeah, I'm good with this. Oh, you can choose only 3. Oh. Shit. Okay. This is like the battle tree. And it lowers them to level 50. Well, okay. I don't even know if you can Gigantamax.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, no, water would be a bad thing happening here. So how about this? So... okay, we'll see how this goes. Here, let me give you my card. What? You don't have a business card? Let's battle! Oh, there's the Toby Fox song. I guess I can't out-level these guys anymore, so... just body slam them. Didn't realize this song was going to be so late / post game. another body slam. Ah, yeah. Avoided the attack? Motherfucker! The hail gives him a... avoiding? Wow. It's almost like the game knew that shit would happen. How about a free stealth rock? That's gonna make me flinch or some shit. Okay. Ghost type. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh, good. The hail stopped. Now, will I be able to? Nope. Alright, Crunch. These rules are the fucking worst. Stealth rock. Should be quad weak to this. Jesus. I caused it to hail. It's my fault now. I'm not a fan of the pick 3 thing. You can't really cover your types with that. Since we're both trainers, I guess we could trade league cards. Oh, instead of business cards. 2 BP for that, huh? I'm here in my Jam Jams. Guess I'll battle in Jam Jams. Okay. Are they jammies, or I thought you were dressing up to be like an Eevee? This thing can have grass knot. Uh-oh. Attack harshly fell. That's fun. Paralyzed. Nice. I want to do that. Heal now. Wow. Yeah, I was about to say fucking crit. My attack fell again. Body slamming. Thanks for not critting that time. Apparently it's just a bad matchup. Ooh. finally the paralysis actually does something. The fairy type. He's probably gonna get fucking killed. It's hard to say. Faster somehow. Yikes. Special defense. I'm just hoping I get a paralysis off at this point. There we go. Oh, that's why I loaded my specialty. Yeah. Go to sleep. Whoop. Oh, it's paralyzed. Alright, let's get somebody in here who's not debuffed to hell, huh? Let's see here. Yeah. Holy. Yikes, that's a lot of fucking damage. Ah. Ah! It's using those crocodile tears against me. Okay, good. We're Bumby. So yeah, this training's all about fairy types. Wow. Bad matchup, apparently. I'm gonna make use of it, I guess. Oh yeah. Leftovers. Survive! Nope. Icon. You never survive. Jesus Christ. Oh, let's get points back. Okay, Tony. Good Shadow Punch with, oh, they're not Dynamaxing, I'm noticing. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I wasn't gonna do it with Tycon because he had absolutely no type advantage. Nope. You're at full, but yeah. I have to lean on Dynamaxing a little bit for this. Since they took away my level advantage. Nighty night! Just passes out. Move up to the ranks. Now you're rank 2. Rare candy. 3 BP, okay. So for that, I got 7 BP total. Oh boy. It's pretty slow going. There's no reason to level them up, because they get brought down to level 50. But there might be a nice... You know what? Yeah, that's... Well, I was thinking about putting that sleep berry. For this thing that recovers... burn, frozen... Paralysis. There it is. Chesto. Weirdly enough, this one is all-encompassing. So I guess I'll save. Yeah, I gotta do this until I get to rank 4. I don't have to do, I don't know if I have to do it in double battle. It's gonna be a shame if I run into any water types or ground types. Actually, if I'm gonna be doing that, then so let's cover that. And yeah, Tai Kong. God's a businessman again. I don't go easy on anyone, not even on children. I take their pocket money whenever I can. And I knew it. Fucking second I send out a fire type, they go like, oh, how about some water? Yeah. I'm not even, yeah, there's no reason to try to tank that shit. He will die. Yeah, that would have been very bad. Oh my god. Seriously? Okay. Really? Seeming to have every type advantage on me somehow. Unless he's... Wait, it's just fire, right? Just fire? So yeah, still type advantage though. Motherfucker. God damn it. Yeah, Stone Edge. Really? Not like that Stone Edge didn't do that much damage. I have stab and it's supposed to do more crit damage. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, drill peck him, I guess. Hopefully I'm faster. Hi. Gillespod, yeah. Again, I hope I'm faster. It's about all I can really hope for. Oh, and it doesn't have first impression. Fuck out of here. Oh! Water dragon? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, good. Try that again. Really? Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything about that. Yeah. Just gonna take the hit. See, with this type of limitation to 3 Pokemon, it makes me think that, oh, well, there's no absolute way to cover your types with only 3. So, the AI can just choose whatever they want. I don't know if these battles are all set in place, or if they're random. But at least with a full team, I can mitigate even the game throwing my weakness at me. That's not what I'd call going easy. Still only getting 2 BP, huh? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take you on. I'm gonna hold nothing back. Oh! So now it's got my fire immunity. It's nice. Okay, good. I don't have a special move user. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Kelmise. My boy. Flare Blitz. Oh no! Right! I didn't even think about using water moves because this goes grass. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Let's do it again. Could have Dynamaxed and did it. Fine with that. Speed it up. Oh! Morty gets to take a nap. Ah, I lost. Still, I won't let this bring me down. I'll always give my best. Okay, rank 3. Another rare candy. Another 3 BP. That's 7 per, seems. Okay, I either need to do this one more time or 2 more times to fight Leon. We'll do that team again. I'm the president of my school's Pokemon fan club. Pokemon Club. Ryu? Ryu? And Stone Edge. Took my wide lens? You broke my grill! Mr. Rhyme! That's fine. I have a flame orb right now. I'm not sure what that does. Cut it out. Jesus. Yeah, recoil. Is it gonna kill? Yeah. I mean, I was either gonna switch out a Pokemon and have it just get smacked. Yeah, this is the one to use Dynamax on. Eat. Get it. Get him, Morty. Kick his ass. I know this is a reused song, but it's still good. Reflect, eh? This move actually gets rid of Reflect. Yeah, sucks. I don't deserve to be the president of the Pokemon Club. Yeesh. Oh, it's Leon. Okay, so it was this one. Look at him. He's like a fancy posh, like, horse rider. Chrono, I've been waiting for you. Always knew you'd be able to win your way here. Now, how about you take on Challenger Leon with everything you got? may be good or bad. Oh. Oh, I avoided it. Holy shit. And they avoided it right back. Uh-oh. Yikes, Focus Blast. That's just gonna kill. Dynamax. Gigantamax, actually. Hopefully it can tank the hit while it's Gigantamaxed. Oof, that would have been bad. Rillaboom, you say? You have my starter! Are you gonna have all 3 starters? Good. You gonna get hurt by those rocks? That did... Okay, yeah. Oof. It's fine, you did good. And that's what I was waiting for. Well, if I know what he's going to send out next. I don't. He just had 2 fire types. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. This is not good at all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now I gotta send out something that's weak to fire. It's fun. That can't Gigantamax either. Yeah, I mean, just... I lose. Yep. Too bad I couldn't bring my whole team with me or have them fully leveled up. Come on, remember our final match? Is this really the best you can do? Oh, that's fun. Yeah. I don't even care about losing the 2 BP, but I'm not going to let that happen again. What a fucking asshole. I hate this battle mechanic. I don't like that you can't bring your whole team. Because it gives the computer an opportunity to work against you with your type disadvantage. It was the same thing with the battle tree in Sun and Moon, except you had to go through a lot more battles to get to the final person. This one is splitting it into groups of 2. Seems to be the same trainers, but they have different team setups. So now it has a flying Pokemon against my ground Pokemon. Coincidence? Who knows? Who could say? Ah, that's... Oh my god. Yeah, you get an encore again? Nope, just gonna kill me. Going faster than me. Well, I know what Delmise can fucking do, apparently, so I'm not gonna leave him in there. Yeah. Thankfully, Snorlax has special defense out the ass. And Grass Knot, that's the other thing that's really bad against Snorlax. It's funny, whenever we're doing max raids, the AI can't choose Pokemon for shit, but as soon as you go against them in the battle tower, they're like, hey, how about we pull out all the stuff you're weak against and have good moves and use them appropriately? While in max raids, they'll use fire type moves against something that absorbs fire and powers it up. Right. Terry, right? Oh. Gives me a turn to heal. I don't know if that's going to matter. Let's get special deed. Ooh. It has leftovers as well. You know, I thought it had leftovers on another Pokemon, so they probably have multiple leftovers. Another Protect. Oh! I know this strategy. I did this with Wishy-Washy. You have Aqua Ring and leftovers going at the same time, and you Protect every other turn to get double heals every other turn. Prison. Yeah, I don't share moves with you. It's only at 2% of my power, okay? Yeah, tell me about it. Here's Leon. Alternate universe where I didn't lose. He doesn't realize. I'm waiting for you. Always knew you'd find your way here. Come at me with everything you got. Well, I can't, Leon. You know that. Aegislash. god. Okay, good. Still not enough. Jesus. Well, I know I'm faster, unless he uses Shadow Sneak, which I would probably have on Aegis Lash at this point. Okay. Chance for freeze. Well, he has fire moves. It doesn't matter. Shadow Punch. Yeah, he's gonna Dynamax. Gigantamax. Tony's just gonna have to be a it's gonna have to be a sacrifice for this. Speed Rose, that's fun. Can't really do anything unless he uses Protect or some shit. Wildfire, yeah, okay. Can take one a hit. You don't have some surprise, like Charizard knows Hydro Pump. We should be good. The Dragon move. Forget what that does? My attack fell. Cool. Oh, and they aid a berry to take less damage from a super effective move. I know that one. Fun. Weaken damage to the opposing Charizard, yep. Oh. Didn't work out so well this time. Withdrew him. Obviously. Yeah, that's gonna be the only really thing. Rain Dance. I thought you were gonna use a water move, to be honest. Lower the power of fire attacks. Crit. Damn. I know what's coming now. Fuck that. Weather Ball, yeah. Which is water, because it's raining. Yikes, holy shit. Sure. Will-O-Wisp. That would have been perfect to throw my Colossal out, but Snorlax did it. How's that for doing better, asshole? Battling against a champion like you, it really is the best.
So cute.
And since you managed to defeat me, you'll be moving up the ranks here at the battle tower. I knew you had it in you, CHRONO. This time, I was sure you and your Pokemon would blast right through the first stage of the battle tower. Don't go thinking you've seen all the battle tower has to offer. We're only getting started. I'll give you one of my lead cards, and not just any old one. This is a rare one. Oh, and only 2 BP. Moved up. Everything seems more shiny at this very second. I don't know if it was like this before. Moved up in the rank. You've reached the Pokeball tier. Oh god. You've earned a reward for moving up through the ranks. Yep. Bottle cap. That's nice. Cool. Sprig of Serious Mint. Alright. 5 BP. The Judge function has been unlocked. You can now use it in your boxes. You can now choose which background music you'd like to listen to in the battle tower. Cool, cool. So now, the Judge function. We can look at the stats. Best is max IVs. Holy shit! Whoa! Prince Morty has max IVs except for special attack. Everything is max except for special attack. Smaug, everything is max except for attack and special defense. Mecha Khalifa, everything is max. So these Gigantamax things have very good stats, is what I've learned. Everything except for defense and special defense is perfect. You start seeing like decent, very good, all that stuff. Lapras, everything's best except for attack and special defense. Everything's best for decent. The Sandaconda has max IVs except for defense. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. Okay. Even the Silver or the Type Null they gave us had 3 max IVs. Nacho had 4 max IVs. But the Charmander, 3 max IVs. Okay, it does have a little Dynamax thing there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's good to see which ones ended up having the best stats. This isn't the original Prince Morty. This is the one I caught in a Gigantamax raid off stream. There's a very possible chance that something has perfect IVs and I don't know it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Having 4 max IVs is nothing to sniff at, because you could breed that like not too long and get a max IV Pokemon. Oh, what about the Ditto? Oh my goodness. 4 of them are max IVs. So I would need another Ditto to try and mitigate that, I think. I don't think any of these are going to be really... That's okay. That's pretty good for... Oh, that was that was a Dynamax raid. Yeah, so Dynamax raids are... You're going to be getting some good IVs. Wow, this is just straight decent across the board. Oh my god, this Ferrothorn is max IVs except for HP. That was another Dynamax thing. Well, only downside is, well, I guess you can use a bottle cap to get those last couple IVs. If you have a Dynamax Pokemon, I think this was from a raid as well. That was also from a raid. This was definitely from a... That fucking Cloyster that was giving me trouble? Max IVs except for defense. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of 4 max IVs out of 6. What about that first Axew? Wasn't that great. Okay stuff. So that's interesting. So at this point I could use bottle caps to cap out those last IVs. Actually, let's see here. Prince Morty has all of them except for 1. Special attack. Let's save real quick. Because I now have multiple bottle caps. If I was to use... Everything's like bloom out the ass right now. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. Oh right, I gotta max him out. I did just save. Okay, so not saving. Just a bottle cap. Special attack. Whew, Prince Morty got stronger from the hyper training. Let's see. Hyper trained. Wait, what? What does that mean? Can I do it again? Or does that mean that it's now at best and it's just not showing? Oh, you know what? Oh, Prince Morty is already so strong it doesn't even need any training. Okay, so if it has best IVs, you can't hyper train it. And I just powered up that one that it was missing, and it won't allow me to do it anymore. See, Prince Morty is at the best stats it'll ever have. The only thing I can really manipulate now is the EVs, which is what you do with the mints, with the nature and the, like the carb and the HP up and all that stuff. Okay. Well, okay. Probably not gonna do that just this second. But I'm going to call it there for now. This is a kind of shortest stream, but this is me just tying up loose ends in Pokemon. At this point, all this stuff is going to be more or less off-stream Gigantamax or Hyper Training or doing Battle Tower to get a couple extra BP. But I think we've gotten the story stuff out of the way. I don't think there's anything left. Can you think of anything left to do? Yeah, from what I looked up, like I'd made the list and I can't really see. I don't think anything's left because I did the whole story and I fought Hop at the end. And now that I've done the Battle Tower and gotten Type Null and gotten the Judge ability, I got the Oval Charm. I guess the only thing left is the Shiny Charm, and that's from filling the decks. I'm definitely not going to be doing that on stream. I don't want to subject people to that. Next thing I will be streaming is Sonic Adventure 2. That should be fun. That'll either be tomorrow or the next day. And then Bloodborne, I want to finish that. I made a decision on wanting to finish that one. This, you might notice, Final Fantasy X X2. My brother sent me this for the Switch. I'm going to play that at some point. You're going to be seeing this on the Switch menu, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be playing it like right now. It might be like next year sometime, 2020. 2020, it would be 2021, knowing my fucking track record. I'd take forever to play games. Um, anyway, there's just too many games to play. That's gonna be it. I'm glad I got to finish this game. I'm glad I got to stream it. It's the first Pokemon game I've ever been able to really stream all the way through. The only other thing I've done is that that Heart Gold, Soul Silver, um, the randomized, and that shit crashed nonstop, so I couldn't really continue that. But there's like an hour or two of that. Hopefully they don't come out with a Pokemon Spear.
They will.
I really hope they don't. Support this game, fix it, and finally bought the game. Yeah, Cyan, you bought the game yesterday. I just finished it. I just I just finished the game. I literally just finished like the. I mean, there's more to do. There's like the battle tower and raids and stuff like that. Pokemon Gun. Yeah, that's the old. I would be actually down for a Pokemon that was like a gun. Just I know everybody'd be upset about it. Yeah, but
We have a cannon dragon now.
yeah, we do have the dragon, the Dragapult. It's a cannon dragon. Um yeah, so I just finished up the game. You like Zion, you got here just as I was like wrapping up the stream. But if you're wanting to do stuff off stream or something like that, I think do I have you in the Discord? I can't remember. Or do I have you on Discord? If you're wanting to do stuff like if you need help with raids or something like that. I thought you just started. No, I've been streaming it for like a week now. Uh I haven't been posting like screenshots or anything on Twitter. I've just been because I didn't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I got you on uh Discord. You could message me. But yeah, there's I thought you just started. I mean today. No. No. I started an hour and a half ago. Because I was doing some catch up stuff on post game. There's just a few loose ends for me to check out, but I'm pretty much done with with the streamable stuff. Everything else would be like just grindy type stuff, like going through Battle Tower or going through max raids. But yeah, if you're wanting to do something off stream, like send me a message in Discord if you're wanting to do that. The wild area is cool. I like the idea of it. I don't like the catch rate for Gigantamax Pokemon specifically. The Gigantamax ones. Those are impossibly low. We sat around for 3.5 hours throwing the highest catch rate ball we could other than Master Ball, and it popped out like 30 something times.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was pretty bad. Not so much about being locked out of catching them. Imagine finding a shiny that you can't catch. Well, yeah, the one upside, and this isn't on Game Freak's part, the one upside is that you can save before the raid. Whatever is in there, if it's a shiny, it's always going to be a shiny. It's locked in. So if you save right before doing the raid, and then you go into it and it's shiny, if you load the game back up, it's going to be shiny, and you get unlimited chances, I think, for at least 24 hours. That's how long the raids stick around. If it's something like that. So if it's because yesterday there was the Colossal that had the hidden ability, and thankfully we were able to keep trying at it over and over. But that's not from Game Freak's design. Game Freak's design is you throw a ball, it pops out, and it's gone. But people found a way, like, oh, if your friend hosts it, and you try catching it and you don't catch it, your friend just can reset from the home menu where I am now and just load the raid back up. But you still get the rewards for completing the raid, and you both get to retry again. And from our experience, every single time that the friend has been able to catch, like the guest to the raid has been able to catch the Pokemon, the host has been able to catch it without fail. Not once has only one person caught the Pokemon. It seems to decide the catch rates before you throw the ball. But again, the Gigantamax Pokemon are their catch rate is like 1%. I cannot vouch for the gotcha of that, and only with exploits is that doable. And I would say if you're wanting specific Gigantamax Pokemon, there's guides out there to essentially like you use a wishing piece to throw it into a den and then like have the text on slow, and if the beam is purple you let it go, but if it's not you reset your game and just try again. And then once it's purple you keep like moving your clock forward 24 hours at a time until it's the Gigantamax raid, because Gigantamax Pokemon have a 5% chance of popping up in a purple beam, and the purple beam is a 10% chance of popping up in general. So it's like a very low percentage to pop up in general, and then you have a 1% catch rate when you're finally in the battle. So save scumming, I feel nothing. I'd feel no remorse for Game Freak about save scumming their game and even messing with the clock in order to get what you want. Because last night we were able to get Gigantamax Lapras, Gengar, Duraludon, and Colossal. Gengar went a little faster because Sapphire used a Master Ball because it was taking so long. Still unsure about the Dynamax, Gigantamax stuff. Well, Gigantamax has its perks, but I'd say to complete the game you really don't need to worry about it. And especially since the raid stuff becomes more beneficial post game anyway, you might as well just go through. But the raids make it much easier to grind experience, because like you get these candies from the raids, and the raids rare candies are nice, but some candies like level you up 2 or 3 times depending on how low level you are. But it's a way to power level much faster than any other game so far. Even in Sun and Moon, this is a much easier game to get to level 100 post game. So that's what I can say about that. The game is also unfinished in a lot of ways. They were rushed, and they still haven't addressed the whole remaking. I'm putting in quotations, remaking everything from scratch, models and stuff. But the game is fun. I enjoyed it. My Leafeon with Copycat has been enjoying to play with. That's the thing I like about Pokemon as a series, is that somebody can go through the games with a completely different team, and they're having a whole different experience because they have different types they're working with, and different abilities and all that stuff. And I like the choices, which is why a lot of people were upset that half the dex is gone, because there's a lot of Pokemon they like that aren't in the game. I liked all the new Pokemon. I feel like only a couple of them I didn't like Stunfisk, kind of, and maybe a couple others. But everything else was, all the new Pokemon were really fun. I guess this is just like the sort of wrap-up conversation about Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, I got everything in the game except for the shiny charm, and I guess battle tower maxing stuff out and all that nonsense. I haven't delved into multiplayer because it's kind of a pain. It doesn't work as well as Sun and Moon and X and Y did. The GTS is non-existent. It's based off of stamps. So searching stuff out is a little difficult. Trading Pokemon is going to be, if you're wanting a specific Pokemon for a specific Pokemon, GTS no longer exists, and you have to just hope that somebody has the Pokemon you want. Trading with friends, you're going to need a code instead of just going to your friend and hitting trade with them. So overall, it's not a bad game. It could be very, very much better. Once again, they've taken features from previous games out for an inexplicable reason. That at the detriment of the game itself. Like it loses points because it doesn't have GTS. It doesn't have half the dex. It doesn't have Pokemon following you around. I like that Pokemon are wandering around in the grass. That's a cool thing that they kept from Let's Go. It just makes me wonder why I know why they take out features. It's they want people to come back and like, this is the one where they had this. This is the one they had Dynamax. This is the one that had Megas. This is the one that had Z moves. This is the one that had rideable Pokemon. But yeah, I feel like if Pokemon was to buckle down and make just a, because they could do this, they have the money to do this. If they made a Pokemon game, and they don't even really put a subtitle, Sword, Shield, and everything, just like the Pokemon game, and just have that as a template, kind of like Monster Hunter World, and just build on that template, and just have every fucking feature imaginable, and then just make sales, just continual money sales from DLCs, and then like you could have a massive DLC update where you go to a new region or something like that. They could do that. Well, they can't. Game Freak can't. They'd have to give it to somebody else. I'm saying the Pokemon Company has the resources to get that shit done. I wouldn't mind the Dex cut if we actually got the animations they said it was cut for. Yeah, Pokemon World, or does that exist? I don't know. I mean, if it exists, it doesn't exist to that capacity. It's not a template. It's not a ground to build on. They don't. They want to just keep coming out with games with quirky new features. They're wanting a gimmick for every new game, and they're focusing on that. And I'm hoping that the wild area is that it's more of a test, that it's more of a practice run at what's to come. Because I like being able to rotate the camera. It's fun to be able to do that and explore the world in 3 dimensions for once. I like the Pokemon. You can actively avoid Pokemon. You're your own repel if you're good enough. I never had to use repel in this game. I tested repel and I don't know what it did. But repel was not needed in this game. I like the camp. They could have fleshed that out a bit more instead of just being cooking, throwing balls, and wagging a feather thing around. Like if they combined it with Pokemonomy and like being able to get the friendship up a little faster. Not being able to turn off experience share, I don't care about it specifically because it sped up the game for me. But not having it as an option is weird. That experience share is mandatory, and if you don't want your Pokemon to level up, essentially it's saying like don't have them in the party. I like being able to get to your Pokemon box anywhere, except for in gyms. I think you're not able to access your Pokemon box, but being able to swap them out on the fly is so fucking good. I like a lot of stuff about the game, but there's a lot of stuff that are nitpicks. It's one of those series that's kind of like Splatoon for me, where I like the series so much, I want it to be better. So there's a lot of stuff I can point out and go like, I want this to be better, I want this to be better, I want this to be better. But it's only because I feel like Pokemon as a series deserves better. Other than that, I mean, all this stuff has been said more or less by countless people online, and reviews and all that shit. But if you want my opinion on it, that's basically it. I enjoyed it, but it could be much better. I would say that I enjoyed the story from Sun and Moon a lot more. The characters in that were a lot more fleshed out. I like the characters in this game, but I feel like they were a little less. They were a little more shallow.
The story felt like it was unfinished.
The story was unfinished. It was absolutely
And
unfinished.
I feel like it's intentional.
I don't think it's intentional. I think it's
No, I feel like we're going to get more story in a 3rd installment.
I hope that's not the case. I hope a 3rd installment doesn't fill in the gaps. I'm not going to buy the 3rd installment. I refuse to support that. I've never bought the 3rd version of a Pokemon game since Pokemon Yellow. That was my last one. My first and last one. because I realized at that point, oh, I'm not getting really much extra from this, and then I started like, oh, crystal, emerald, platinum, and then they came out with the. I didn't play Black and White 2. They didn't do it for X and Y. Weirdly, I didn't get Ultra Sun and Moon. Um, Either way, uh, as far as I feel like it's a good Pokemon game if you haven't played one before. I feel like it's on easy mode a bit. For anything outside the wild area, it's pretty easy, I think, because the experience share is mandatory. You can heal at your campsite. I use the Pokemon Center 20 times or less through my entire playthrough. Uh, the gyms, I had a decent challenge at the ice gym, but that might have been because I was just right at the right level for it to be a challenge. Maybe. You know what? I don't know. I say it was a decent challenge, but I had Snorlax out there, and I was letting him go against the ice Pokemon, and I was like challenging myself by only having Snorlax out there. So maybe that was, that's just a weird coincidence. The battle tree, or sorry, battle tower. It's the same difference. I don't personally like that style of only having 3 Pokemon because I feel like the AI can take advantage of it.
The big difference about the battle tower is that you don't lose rank this time around.
You don't lose rank from losing.
Yeah. You
Okay.
actually can just.
And I will say that the battle tower is in these segmented 2 battles instead of being like fucking, what was it, 5 to 10 or something like that?
And you can never save in between. This
Yeah.
one you can save in between. So it's actually the easiest, probably battle tower we've had so far.
Yeah, I'll say that much. The battle tower is dumbed down in terms of difficulty, weirdly, compared to Sun and Moon, which I participated in, which you had to go through like 10 fucking battles, and then you have to go against this. I went up against Red, and he had the perfect type advantage against the Pokemon I've been using the entire time. Like, oh, that's fun. I like that you leveled down my Pokemon and you have all my weaknesses, and I can't use the rest of my party to make up for it. It also makes me mad how they hyped up the 3rd gym to be this big roadblock. It was so hard and so on. Did the entire gym with an underleveled Eevee. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'd say the 3rd gym is a roadblock for babies. People who don't know how to play Pokemon. If you don't know what type advantage is, it might be a roadblock.
So far, the easiest game I've ever been through.
Oh yeah, this is by far the easiest Pokemon game. By far. But I enjoyed it. But that's, I enjoy all the Pokemon games I play except for Black and White. I know that's a very controversial one. My reason for not enjoying Black and White was the animations of the sprites were like at 12 FPS, and that sickened me. It made me physically ill watching the 12 FPS sprites dancing back and forth, and the very low frame rate camera movement during that. It made me sick to watch the battles. And then there was this segment where you had to go through a desert, and you were constantly getting buffeted by sandstorms, and it was gigantic. It was a gigantic desert with a constant sandstorm. So if you wanted to explore the desert, it would take you maybe like 3 to 4 hours if you wanted to fully explore it.
No, it does not.
It does.
No.
It does.
No.
It did.
It barely takes you an hour to get to the whole thing.
No. You can blast through the desert. I'm saying if you want to explore it, corner to corner, and look for everything. It takes a while. Because there's random encounters. If you don't run away from random encounters and you're exploring the entire thing, it takes a few hours. For sure. I got burnt out from it. I stopped playing the game because I did that. Twice. At the same area. It happened twice.
You didn't learn your lesson.
Shoji got burned out to that same area, so I know it's not just me. He stopped playing the game at the same area as me. Anyway, I'm sure Black and White is fine after that. You know what? I would be up for a Black and White remake. I'd be up for a Black and White remake.
I would like that.
I would like the non-janky, non-low FPS battle animations that make me sick and nauseous, and I would probably do something different at the desert portion.
Well, they still have the overworld like they do in this game.
Yeah, you can avoid random encounters if they keep that. If they keep this sort of thing going forward. Where's my Sinnoh remake? It's coming. It's probably the next one coming out. But again, I hope they don't make a Pokemon Spear or Gun. I hope they fix what's wrong with the online because it is busted. It doesn't work half the time. We're local connection, and it didn't work a lot of the time. Sapphire was like trying to invite me to raids, and like 75% of the time I couldn't connect, and we were like having to reset the game and go back in. But then when it was my turn to invite her, or no, was it when it was her turn to invite me? Yeah, either way, we swapped it, and it worked like 95% of the time. Only one time I think it like didn't get in, and I was able to just retry and it got back in. This is local. I was trying to invite to a raid and it just kept crashing. Yeah, there's something up with the stamp system. I don't like the stamp system. I like the GTS. That was a very, very good system, and I was like, wow, about time that you're able to just click on a friend, click trade, and then they'd see the little pop-up, and they could go to friend and click trade and do the same thing, and it would be so simple. And same thing with battle. And then there was like the Wonder Trade, which they have a surprise trade in this game. I didn't participate in. That would have been a fun, I guess. Each stream, we do a couple surprise trades and see what we get. I was just afraid of getting spoiled on a Pokemon that was supposed to be like a reveal later on.
I absolutely would have because I noped out of somebody's camp one time.
Mm-hmm.
I barely saw it, so I didn't actually know what it looked like entirely, but I knew it was something I hadn't seen before. It was fucking Eternatus.
Oh, so the legendary.
I almost
the third legendary was in somebody's camp, and you just like.
I didn't know what it was.
And you just backed out of the camp before getting a good look.
Yeah, its back was turned to me, so I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. I just noped out. I was like, oh, I don't know what to say that out.
So yeah, there's some story elements that never get resolved. I won't go into it because like you're just starting the game, Cyan, but don't be surprised if like you go like, whatever happened to this storyline, and like, oh, they just didn't do anything with it. They ran out of time developing.
Like where there was the subplot of the lady having cancer, and then they never addressed it.
Right, she's just like, I have cancer, and then they never talk about it again. Does she come back in the movie, or did she die of cancer off screen and they just don't acknowledge it? I don't know. It's The Room. Yeah, but I'll say that the game is fun. It's hard to fuck up Pokemon to the point where you don't have fun. Game Freak sure is trying though. Trying to fuck it up. I don't know. I know they're being rushed by the Pokemon Company to have a yearly release. And I can understand to a certain extent, but you gotta do better. You're on the console now. There's not as many excuses. People have access to your they're able to data mine your game and see that you didn't rework the models, so you can't lie about that anymore. I've honestly been mashing through text boxes because it's mostly pointless exposition. Yeah, I had to read it all out loud, so I know what you're talking about when you say pointless exposition, because a lot of it is pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, I say if you were to rush through the game, you could probably get through it in about 10 hours. People are saying they're getting through it in 6. I don't know how much I believe that, because it's a decent length. And I was overpowered because of raids and leveling up my Pokemon and stuff like that. And I guess I was reading. So maybe if you mash through text boxes, you can get through it in 6 hours. But if you're wanting to level up, definitely do those raids out in the wild area, because you get this candy. Not rare candy, but the experience candy. Depending on how big the candy is, it can give you multiple levels per thing. And by the end of the game, I had like what 3 level 100 Pokemon, and that's never been a thing I've had like right after post game. Might be done if I don't spend a long time AFKing in the camp. And I camped a lot more than I think most people might throughout the story. I don't think I did it at the very end, but going through the story when I was going through the 10 routes in the game, camping was very useful. Might be more useful than they want it to be. The curry system, it seems like you're unable to get gold unless you have multiple people helping you. That's so if you want golden Charizard medals for your curry decks, that's you need more people than one. So you might have to go to one of those AI camps to have them help you if you don't have people helping you online. Either way, this is. Let's see here. How about this? I'll give it a number rating on 2 different scales. 1, compared to other Pokemon, and 2, just compared to other games. Compared to other Pokemon, this is a 6.8. It's a little under 7. It's not bad. It's not the best. It's in the okay to good range in terms of Pokemon games. I'd say maybe 7. Sure, 7. But compared to other games, it really depends on your taste. I'd probably put it a little lower, maybe a 6 compared to other games. A lot of people won't get what they want from this. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed streaming it. People can go back and watch it on YouTube and through the Twitch VODs and stuff like that. And at least there's that. I haven't been able to do this with a Pokemon game because everything else has been on fucking mobile on 3DS and DS, and I couldn't stream those games without using an emulator. And emulation is not perfect for 3DS yet, so I couldn't do that for Sun and Moon. I couldn't do it for X and Y. But yeah, next few games I'm going to be streaming are Sonic Adventure 2 and Bloodborne. I'm going to be finishing that up. Although plans change, I might completely change my mind in the next week. Who knows? But those are my immediate plans. The future for Pokemon Shield streams would be, I don't know. I don't know if there are going to be any. I could definitely play online with friends, but I'm probably not going to stream it. There's not much content there. It's about as much content as me rambling for 30 minutes about Pokemon. Anyway. I'm going to stop streaming now. I've gotten Pokemon to the point where if I'm wanting to do stuff off stream, I can. If I want to max IV some Pokemon, if I want to get some Gigantamax, if I want to check their stats, I want to do EV training like that. Fight my level 30s, mate. No. I also don't want to, I don't want to spoil you on any Pokemon you might run into, because that was the most fun for me in this game, is seeing the new Pokemon and going, what the fuck is that? What is that? It's a Galarian what's it? There's so many Gremlin Pokemon in this game. It's a weird, it looks like grandma the fucking thing. Blink, motherfucker. Yeah, I think that was the most fun I had with the game, is seeing new Pokemon, and then the secondary thing is seeing certain Gigantamaxes. I was like, does this Pokemon have a Gigantamax? And the gym leader goes like, Gigantamax so-and-so. And I'm like, oh my god, it looks fucking crazy. That thing's a fucking building. Do you happen to have an Ice Stone you won't use? I have plenty of Ice Stones. You wanting to trade? I can give you an Ice Stone. Are you wanting a Glaceon or something? I can do that. I think I have you on my friends list. Yeah, I definitely do. I saw you pop up. I can trade you something with an Ice Stone. What would you want? Is there a certain Pokemon you want? to be holding it. Yeah, unless yeah, I'll stop the stream. Message me in Discord. What you want me to trade you? Because I do have ice stones. Thanks for coming, stream. Blah blah.